Hey guys, welcome back to the Chef Jeff Experience. Today we're going to be, first of all, we're going to show everyone how to make a brine. And we're going to cover two kinds of brine. We're going to do one for if you're cooking a chicken, a whole chicken. The other one will be if you're going to cook a turkey, although you're going to need a 12-quart roaster at least. That'll hold about an 18-pound turkey. We're going to be using the 4-quart. And first thing you want to do is put 2 cups of water in the pan. And then if you're doing the brine for a chicken, you want to use, well, I'm going to give you the amounts to use, but if you're going to do it for a turkey, you want to times it times 4. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a 1/4 cup of kosher salt. And we're going to add that to the water. Next, we're going to take a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and add. So we're going to take about 15 peppercorns and add those to the water. And then the last thing we're going to add is 1 package of fresh thyme and 1 package of rosemary. So if you're making a brine for a turkey, you just want to times everything times 4. So you do a cup of sugar, a cup of brown sugar, 4 the times 4 to the rosemaries, and about 45 to 50 peppercorns. So we're going to crank this up on high heat, and we're going to bring it to a boil until our salt and brown sugar dissolve. And we'll go ahead and stir this up to get it started. Now, once you bring this to a boil, then what you want to do is add ice to it and some water and your whole bird. And then you want to stick this in your refrigerator and let it set 24 hours overnight. So tomorrow we will open it up and pull the bird out, rinse it off, then we'll drain all of this out and then put it back in the pan and we'll begin cooking it. So, all right. So you want to remove the giblets and all the stuff from the inside of the chicken. And then we're going to put him in with the breast side down. We're going to add our chicken to the brine. And then we're going to fill this up with ice and water. And then you want to put your cover on here and put it in the refrigerator and let it set for 24 hours. All right, we'll see you guys in 24 hours.
24 hours later.
Okay, so we've let this set in the fridge for 24 hours. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to drain the brine and we're just going to simply rinse the bird. Place the chicken in, breast side down. Then we're going to place this on medium-high heat with the whistle open. And when it whistles, we will reduce it to medium-low and cook him for about an hour and a half. Okay, so now that we're whistling, we're going to reduce our heat down to medium-low, which is about 3. And then go ahead and close this. And then what we want to do is we want to let that cook for about an hour and a half. Now, if you're doing a turkey, I shouldn't have had my glasses on. Remind me not to wear my glasses. If you're doing a turkey, what you're looking for, a 20-pound turkey will take about 3.5 to 4 hours. And what you're looking for is you want this lid to be steaming hot where you can't keep your hand on it. but you don't want to see moisture coming out anywhere here. If you see moisture coming out, you need to reduce the heat just a little bit more. And what happens is if you don't reduce the heat and there's moisture coming out, it'll end up drying it out. So as long as this is stinging hot and there's no moisture escaping from around the lid or the whistle, that thing is primo. And you can just let it cook for an hour and a half, 2 hours. A turkey will take about 3.5 to 4 hours for a 20-pounder. And this, cooking it this way, is the most moist, juicy, flavorful meat that you can get. So, and then later on, when we get done with this, we're going to show you guys how the meat just falls off the bone on the chicken. And then in one of the future videos, we'll be doing a chicken noodle soup, my homemade from scratch recipe. So, all right, okay. All right, guys, so we let that chicken go about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I'm going to just start deboning it. But if you look here, this is how you'll know it's done. When the bones just start pulling off the meat just starts pulling off the bones. And I usually will get rid of the skin. So what we're going to do is we're going to debone this. Alright, so if you look here, we got our, if you look, this is what's happening. The bones are just, the meat's just pulling right off the bone. It's moist, it's juicy, it's tender, and it's got a ton of flavor with the, because we brined it overnight. So, alright, so, here's our chicken breast, nice, juicy, tender. A little hot. Alright, we'll put that in a blooper roll. And what we do is a little hot.